bottles. Aye, Captain. Back this side. And this is one of the key anchors of Bong Wanderers, our beloved Mahindra XUV. And we call him lovingly as Motu. Good morning. A new journey begins on a bright and beautiful morning. Jai Ganeshaya Namaha, Jai Ganeshaya Namaha, Jai Ganeshaya Namaha. Off to a new destination. It is 12th of August and the Bong Wanderers are back on the road, and this time it is for a new road trip and a new destination. This is the 12th of August weekend, and 15th August is on a Tuesday, which means if you take Monday off you get an extended weekend, and that's exactly what we did, and that's how we planned our road trip. So this time our destination is... What is our destination, Muffin?
Aurangabad.
Aurangabad. So this time Bong Wanderers are heading towards Aurangabad, and it's a total 539 kilometers from our home, which is approximately 9 hours. Right now it's 6:15. So we are hoping with the breaks that we take, we should be there by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So be with us, enjoy the journey, and keep watching our videos.
And we are headed towards NH65. So ideally this is the first toll gate on NH65, and yeah, we should now be on the national highway. Let's see how does this work.
Our luck on toll gates are again tested. Three, two, one, go. Finally, and we are now on NH.
We are on NH 65.
We are on National Highway 65.
And I was just about to take the road back to Hyderabad. Thankfully, I did not.
Yeah, I realized when I saw you a bit distracted.
So you see, vlogging is not easy.
Vlogging is definitely not easy.
We are currently on NH65, cruising along. The toll road has started. Now on NH65, we will be traveling till Naldurg. Naldurg is a beautiful historical city town, you can say. It has a beautiful old fort which is visible from the highway itself. We plan to stop there and take a glimpse of it, but let's see how it goes. From Naldurg we will start climbing up north. We'll take NH 652 towards Osmanabad. Actually, before Osmanabad we will merge into NH 52, and then on NH 52 till Aurangabad. So from Osmanabad to Aurangabad via Beed. Now it's such that there are three highways: NH 65, NH 652 and NH 52. So 65 and 52, 652. 65 का 65 भी है और 52 का 52 भी है, दोनों मिला के सैंडविच बना के उसके ऊपर मक्खन चढ़ा के बना दिया 652. Now when we were in Rajasthan, we drove from Jaipur to Savai Madhopur, and that road was also 52.
Huh? Fun facts.
So 52 ka 52. That's the incredible India and huge highway network. So 52 is here in Maharashtra, or now we are in Telangana. So 52 is in Karnataka, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and then Rajasthan. And I think it goes up as well. I think it goes up till Punjab or something. Might be. We'll have to check that. So that's the road.
Nature at its very best. And when we spend hours and hours on our laptop screen, I think this site really heals our eyes and makes our vision stronger, I guess.
That's exactly why we do road trips.
Yeah. You get to feel the nature in its rustic way. When we were coming back from Hampi, I guess, right? We also stopped by Food Pyramid, but that was not on National Highway 65.
NH44.
That was on NH44. If you want to know how to go to Hampi from Hyderabad, you can see, check out our video from Hyderabad to Hampi in the link in comment section. We stopped at the Food Pyramid on NH65. And it's around 7:10, which is not a late time for a restaurant which is open on a highway. But unfortunately, they're still not open. I mean, though they are open, but they only have upma, and we don't want to have upma for breakfast. We were actually looking for idli, which they don't have, so we can't have our breakfast right now over here, and we have to kind of head towards finding out another place to have our breakfast. So don't know. Let's see. But and also the washrooms are not that clean. But our experience, was very different when we visited the Food Pyramid, which is on National Highway 44. And it was good, and the washrooms were very clean, very well maintained. Maybe because when we visited there, it was like evening 5:30. Peak hours, and right now it's early morning, but still when you have opened a place on a highway, I think 7:15 is not a late time, right? It's pretty much a time when you should expect people to come over, and idli is a very basic thing, but anyways, bad luck, didn't get it. So let's see where we can have our breakfast. We have come now to a place called Hotel Mahindra Paradise. I think it is almost 30 minutes from Food Pyramid, where we stopped first. So now we have stopped here for breakfast. Samrat has gone to get the breakfast. We are planning to have the breakfast over here in the car. We see a lot of cars parked over here and a lot of people having breakfast, so this gives us the kind of confidence that this is a reliable place to stop by and give food to your kid also. So let's see how the food is, and we'll let you guys. This is our breakfast. Muffin also had the same thing, but in a small quantity. How is the food?
Cool.
I found this very spicy. This is sambar, right? I found sambar very spicy. Even rasam also I found, not rasam, sorry, that coconut chutney also I found very spicy.
Is it? I found it sweet. It's sweet.
So we are indeed poles apart.
The coconut chutney is a bit spicy. I like the vada.
Okay, you get inside the car now. It's breezy over here. So it's 8:05. So how far are we right now in terms of kilometers? 70 kilometers.
From home?
Yeah.
No, beyond that, about 90 kilometers.
So we have come 90 kilometers from Hyderabad, and let's see. I mean, it will take another 5-10 minutes for us to finish breakfast and tea. And we see some bikers over here who have also stopped by for a breakfast. So we had some spare biscuits and we saw a small puppy and we gave her biscuits. I don't know it's a him or a her. We gave her biscuits. We saw two small children playing around, and then they were trying to hit the puppy. I mean, that was a kind of play, because probably they are not aware that that's not something that they should do.
The dog can bite them.
These are speechless animal. They can't stand up for themselves. So small request is to everybody, please educate your children to love animals, treat them with love and respect and care. You don't need to keep them in your house if you don't want to, but at least don't harm them or don't treat them in a way that you don't want to be treated. So this is where we had our breakfast. It was a 40 minutes break. Food was okay. I mean, we just didn't want to take a chance of looking out for another place because Muffin was hungry. So okay place to stop by and finish your breakfast. We actually spotted a Udupi restaurant just before Food Pyramid. We'll try to give you the location in the link, so you can try that out, because that seemed to be a better restaurant than this. Anyways, this one is okay. From Bong Wanderers, you can definitely stop by and have a quick bite. We didn't check out the washrooms over here, so not sure. It didn't look to be great, so probably not a great place to stop for washroom.
So incidentally, today is this car's 7th birthday. It completes 7 years today. On 12th of August 2016 is when this car got registered. And this car has been performing so very well with us for the last 7 years.
Touch wood.
On the odometer it reads what, 57,000 kilometers done till date. We have gone far and wide, north and south, east and west, all sides, and it has given no issues in the entire whatever trips that we have made. Now the point is that it went for service just before this trip, because I had a problem of an airbag warning sign coming up.
Airbags were not functioning properly.
So I doubt that airbags were not functioning, or probably the electrical signal was not going on to the airbag inflators. So I had sent it for servicing, and it took like 3-4 days to figure out. And when the service engineer was almost on the verge of saying that, boss, I am not able to figure out, I did call up the VVC VVC Motors High Tech City service center, where it generally goes for servicing. I called up the AGM by the name Mr. Sudhakar, and Mr. Sudhakar was very nice to quickly align the right kind of people, technicians, and then finally they figured it out and kind of changed the entire airbag wiring and gave it pretty much right before our trip. And that's one of the reasons why the trip is happening. So big thumbs up to the VVC
from Bong Wanderers.
From Bong Wanderers to the VVC Motors service center. Do try contacting Mr. Sudhakar if you need for any help. He he's a very nice person and has been
Reliable.
able to help us. So thank you, Mr. Sudhakar, and all the very best, and cheers to your service team. Insurance. Insurance, yeah.
Don't worry. I think we'll go.
Who will worry? Why will you worry?
Why is it checking for all these things? Huh?
Good, no? They are
It's
checking.
good.
It's good.
See, some people have stopped.
Don't point fingers.
Maybe they
It's
don't
good
have
that.
पेंडिंग तो कुछ नहीं है सर गाड़ी पे ऊपर पेंडिंग तो नहीं है बोला कुछ
हाँ
पेंडिंग चालान नहीं है बोला
नहीं पेंडिंग चालान नहीं है, क्यों होगा सर?
नहीं गाड़ी चला समय ओवर स्पीड का वो गिर जाता है ना वो देखा पहले
It's good, no? They are checking. They should check for everybody.
ठीक है।
ओके सर
They're doing nice.
और क्या चाहिए आपको?
Yeah.
बोलिए।
लाइसेंस
लाइसेंस आपके हाथ में है?
हाँ लाइसेंस इंश्योरेंस सर
इंश्योरेंस दिखा रहा हूँ आपको। पॉलिसी बाजार। ये है एकदम नया पॉलिसी।
और 23 से
आज ही का
ठीक
डेट का
है,
रजिस्ट्रेशन
ठीक,
नंबर,
ठीक,
रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट है।
8 तारीख से 11 से
हाँ हाँ
ठीक ओके
10 से है।
ओके
ओके
ओके थैंक यू सर
थैंक यू।
ये जगह का नाम क्या है सर?
ये नलदुर्ग है मैडम नलदुर्ग नलदुर्ग
नलदुर्ग फोर्ट कितना दूर है यहाँ से?
नजदीक है 5 मिनट
अच्छा
5 मिनट में आ जाता है
ठीक है। उधर मतलब रास्ते में खड़ा तो हो सकते हैं ना, साइड में?
अंदर देखने को अच्छा भी है देखने जैसा भी है।
नहीं बहुत दूर जा रहा है, औरंगाबाद जा रहा है ना। हाँ वही।
देखने जैसा भी है कुछ
अच्छा ओके ओके
ठीक है।
और ये रोड से भी आप देख सकते हैं
अच्छा
हाँ,
मतलब बाहर का बाजू आ जाएगा
हाँ,
हाँ,
वही
हाँ,
वही
वही।
हमारा प्लान है कि बाहर से थोड़ा देख लेंगे अच्छे से।
अंदर भी अच्छा है
चलो देखते हैं अंदर अगर जा
बोटिंग
सकते हैं तो।
अपना रानी मालो अच्छा है
अच्छा अच्छा ओके थैंक यू सर
Thank you,
थैंक
thank
यू
you.
सर
वेलकम सर
So we were stopped at Naldurg, I mean at the point of entry of Naldurg, and you know there is a checking that is going on. You want to talk about the checking?
Well, I saw some policemen take bribe from the cars. I mean some commercial vehicles, but the officer who came to me was a very nice
Very
chap.
nice.
Very nice chap. Checked the vehicles, checked all challans that's there, checked insurance.
You have taken everything, right? You have taken back your license and everything, right?
Taken back the license. So basically asked for license, pollution certificate and insurance. Now
Also
see
they
the
checked.
luck.
Also
okay?
they checked if you have
No,
any
wait.
pending challan.
Wait,
Huh.
that's all okay.
Huh.
See the luck. I actually did not have pollution certificate for quite a long time. I actually forgot getting it done. Now the luck is yesterday on my way back home, actually I took the car out for checking air pressure and all of that. While coming back, somehow I thought I'll get a pollution done. Okay, because we are traveling interstate and all of that, and I got the pollution certificate done. And today they asked for the pollution certificate. That's called luck.
Thank God. Otherwise,
I would have to pay a fine.
pay a fine. Yeah, but I think it's good that they are checking this, and
Absolutely.
because I think it's good that they are checking whether the vehicles have drivers with license,
Yeah.
whether they have any pending challan, whether
Especially all these things are done to check if there
these are
is
banyan trees, right?
drunk
On
drive.
both the
Yes,
sides
yes,
of the
both are
road.
very- Oh, lovely.
Lovely. That's why I just panned the camera towards the road.
One more. Lovely.
It's look like that bonsai preparation is there, no? It's just looking like
I
that.
think
Yeah.
it is more to kind of come and check whether people are driving drunk or not.
Drunk driving.
If they're having beer and
No pause.
Okay, so that's why. Plus, obviously, we are family, so he saw family and
He understood
he
that.
understood.
Yeah, we are
So a poor bunch of folks who were all guys, they were all stranded. I don't know what.
Maybe
but
they don't have any one of those things that they are
Yeah.
asking, because they were asking quite a lot of things, right?
Thankfully-
License is something most probably many people will have, but pollution certificate, and then
these are normal things.
what are the other thing in insurance? Sometimes like you didn't have, so sometimes people don't
because
have one of.
pollution certificate. Not everyone asks. At least in
Yeah.
Telangana, last 7 years, no one asked me for pollution certificate.
So if you are
Actually,
traveling
no one
and-
asked me for any documents in Telangana till date. But I know in Maharashtra there is a lot of these things that happens. So luckily, it struck me yesterday and I got the pollution certificate done. And thankfully, I got saved.
Proud of you, Papa. So, guys, I think just make sure if you are coming to Maharashtra from other state, please make sure you have these documents with you. Your driving license, pollution certificate, and your insurance copy. E-copy will be also fine. Hard copy is also fine. And also, I mean, it would be better if you do not have any pending challan. If you do, then you have to pay it out. And as we speak, I think we can see the
Naldurg.
Naldurg Fort ahead of us.
Wow, that's nice.
But we have different experiences of police men reaching out, checking and asking. I think this was by far the best experience we had in terms
Yes.
of the person who came. So polite, gentle, well behaved, and the way he spoke, asked for the documents. We even asked him, how far is the Naldurg Fort, and what, he actually advised us that, if you have come this far, why don't you go and take a tour of the fort and all of that, and give us directions. So very nice experience. So not everything is lost in our country. There are still good policemen, and which is why probably our country is still going forward, moving forward, and hope to see many more such police men. I've heard a lot of good things about Maharashtra police. I think this was probably one of the example of that. We stopped just on the opposite side of the Naldurg Fort, and Samrat is just trying to fly the drone. I think this is the first time he's attempting to fly the drone. So fingers crossed. Hope it's a successful flight. Happy flight. Okay, so we are just opposite Naldurg Fort. We are right now in Maharashtra, in the Osmanabad district of Maharashtra, and a place called Naldurg, and this is the Naldurg Fort. It's quite famous in this area. It is 265 kilometers away from Hyderabad, almost 50 kilometers from the epicenter of Osmanabad, and it took us almost like 5.5 hours to reach here. This fort was built by Nal Raja, and the specialty is that it has a medieval like architecture which kind of surrounds, it seems knoll based rock, which kinds of and which is probably embedded in a valley of Bodhi river. That's what Google says. And there are some other stories which says that it is built by a Hindu Raja who was part of the Chalukya dominion. So these are some of the stories that goes around Nagpur Fort. We have heard that it's beautiful from inside. The locals say that it's a must place for visit. So if you are in this area, if you have time in your hand, you can definitely visit this fort. It definitely looks beautiful. History has its own charm. Can see the Naldurg Fort over there, if you can see this. So that's the Naldurg Fort, and just opposite to the Naldurg Fort, this is a water body. If you can see, it's a beautiful water body. It's spanned over quite a big area, and serene surroundings around me. And we just couldn't resist to kind of stop by, get down and say hi.
Hello.
and kind of take some videos and pictures around the lake. Now we are on National Highway 652. So up until now we were on National Highway 65. So now, as we were telling you in the beginning of our journey, that from National Highway 65 we will then take the route through National Highway 652. So this is the National Highway 652. It's 12:10. We
We're
are
actually building the highway.
we are
If you
at
see,
Naldurg
this
town.
is the highway below. This is the highway below. They're building it, right? And because it's still not built properly, that's why this is the diversion we are taking.
And the diversion road is not good, so it's very, very bumpy, there are big dents on the road.
Maharashtra roads.
They are not even looking at this side,
No.
so it's our responsibility to ensure that they are. So it's 12:30. We have covered almost 276 kilometers. We started at 6:15 from Hyderabad. We are yet to cover around 267 kilometers. According to Google, the ETA is around 5 p.m. by the time we reach Aurangabad. So let's see. That's because we took a lot of breaks in between, like we have been telling you. So since we are going to Aurangabad, I felt like sharing some history about Aurangabad. So Aurangabad was named by, I think the name is pretty revealing. So it's named by Aurangzeb. It seems it was earlier called as Khadki during Nizam Shahi dynasty, and then after the fall of Nizam Shahi dynasty, it came under the rule of the Mughal Empire, and Aurangzeb named it as Aurangabad. It was its headquarters, and he was trying to build this along the lines of Delhi. Interestingly, it is now known as Chhatrapati Balaji Sambhaji Nagar. So I mean, that's its official name now, but it's popularly known as Aurangabad, and it's one of the fifth largest populous area in Maharashtra after Mumbai, Pune, Nasik, and one more city. I'm forgetting the name. Nagpur. It's the fifth, largest populous area, and it's the largest city in the Marathwada region. And I think all of us relate, Aurangabad as a famous tourism hub, because it's the hub of the famous, tourism destinations of Ajanta and Ellora caves, which are UNESCO heritage sites. And I think everybody knows about Ajanta Ellora caves, and Aurangabad is quite synonymous to these names. But maybe some of us probably still don't know that it is also one of the major production center of cotton, textile, and silk fiber. So, and there are other famous tourist destinations in Aurangabad, like Bibi Ka Maqbara. There is a Salim Ali Lake, and some famous temples and mosques. So let's see how much we can cover in the next 2 days, and how much we can share that with you. So stay tuned with us.
Okay, we are getting on to NH 52 now. This NH 52 is actually coming from Solapur, not
Solapur.
Okay, and now this will take us directly to Aurangabad. So it said Beed is 22 kilometers and Aurangabad is about 250 kilometers.
So we have stopped for lunch. It's
King's
called
Garden.
Hotel King's Garden, family restaurant. So let's see. I mean, it looked fine. from outside, which is why we stopped. Though we had planned to stop at a different place, but we just got it on the way and decided that let's go ahead. So it has its own parking area, and this is the name, Hotel King's Garden Family Restaurant. It's on NH 52, and you have a spacious parking, and this is the entrance. So let's check out how the food is. So we are having our lunch. It's 1:45 now.
Good.
This is how the restaurant looks like. That's the entrance, and that's the eat out area, and then this is the exit. So this is, I mean, I don't know, maybe they use this particular space that you see over here maybe at night, I'm not sure, but over there is the eat out area, and it's a non-AC. Finished our lunch in Hotel King's Family Garden. I would say it's a place which is okay. I mean, if, on a scale of 10, I'll probably give a 6. Because the food is okay. I mean, we opted for rice, dal, roti and a sabzi, because we wanted to, whenever we travel we always eat light, but the food is okay. I mean, it's a bit spicy for kids, but still it's okay. But the place, I mean, it's very hot. If you are coming, I mean, if you can't bear the heat, or if you prefer an AC restaurant, then this is not the place for you, particularly during daytime. Not sure about the night time. The biggest, I think, thumbs down is the washroom. How is the gents washroom?
Like how gents washroom are everywhere else.
Okay,
But
that's
yes,
a very
it's not
generalistic
clean.
statement.
It's not clean.
Yeah. So the ladies' washroom is pathetic with a big P. I mean, it's bad. It's like I can't even explain. I mean, it's so bad, and that I visited the washroom before lunch, and it kind of killed my appetite. So thumbs down. For, I mean, do not even think about taking a washroom break at this place. We're kind of regretting our decision to stop. Stopping by here, but it looked very nice, on the highway. So yeah, I mean, probably a okay place to stop by and have a quick lunch. Yeah, so that's about it. You can come and see how it is, and do let us know if you have a different experience. From the King's Family Garden restaurant, there is a place, there is a restaurant called the Spice Restaurant, which is also, it is called as MH. Can you please repeat? MH?
MH25 Food Mall.
MH25 Food Mall. So it's pretty spacious. It's also a non-AC place. It's clean. We didn't have any food over here, so but the prices are reasonable. We had a quick ice cream. Washrooms are clean. So this is another place that you can stop by for lunch breaks or any other food breaks. I mean, it's a recommended place because we found the place clean, and washrooms are clean. The staff is attentive. The only thing is, again, it's a non-AC place, and we didn't have the food, so don't know how the food quality is. But it's economical in terms of the price. So it is 2:30. And we still have 240 kilometers to cover to reach Aurangabad. The ETA is around 6:30 now. Initially it was 4 p.m. because
तो भैया रोकते रुकाते जाएंगे, खाते पीते जाएंगे, और हम एकदम मौज कर लेंगे, कोई टेंशन नहीं.
So we actually took a lot of breaks, and even for lunch also. I mean, I didn't find a clean washroom earlier, so we then stopped at another place, and then I kind of was able to use the washroom. So in all that, I think our lunch break was easily an hour, right? A lunch break?
Total lunch break, more than that, because we had to come back on this road also, no? So
Oh yeah, we took
put together, we have taken 1 hour 15 minutes for overall lunch break. About 45 minutes for Naldurg.
No, but I was saying just
video.
about lunch break. How
Lunch
much
break
time we
is
took?
1 hour 15 minutes for sure.
Yeah, maybe 1.5 hours also. So yeah, so we took a lot. We are taking a lot of breaks. We are taking a lot of time. So if you have to kind of calculate, the time that it would take for you, and if you take less breaks, it should not be more than 9 hours. It could be less if you take less breaks, because the roads are better. At some parts there are issues, and you will figure out as you watch our video, but in some parts it's also good, where you can pick up pace and you can cover distance. So let's see how much time it takes for us to reach Aurangabad. So on the left side is Osmanabad station, and then there is a restaurant called Hotel Madhuban. Again, another 5 minutes from the Spice restaurant that I told you. So you can check this place out. We haven't checked this place out, but just spotted this, so thought of sharing with you. And on the right side is the Osmanabad airport. So it is both a railway station as well as airport. Full food town. Oh, this is the food town. So there is another restaurant or food hub called Food Town. Again, that also looked decent. You can check out. So basically in this stretch, you will get a couple of restaurants for lunch break. You can check them out. And do let us know if you have found them better than what we found, the ones we checked out. This toll plaza, huh?
Padel Singh.
Padel Singhi, very good muffin. Padel Singhi. So this XUV 700 ahead of us, I don't know if you have seen. It just came out of the blue, and it seems to be in a rush.
No, these are people who get into big accidents. Should not be.
No, the problem is they are definitely into trouble, and they put others into trouble. They put others' lives into risk.
He is driving at around 130, 140.
Yeah,
And
no,
he
I
is
think higher than that.
back-ending so close.
Yeah.
So close.
He's not even maintaining another wise person crossing a highway.
Suddenly, I press on my brakes, he will not be able to control. He'll hit me and then he'll topple over.
The XUV 700, right? Yeah.
See where it has gone.
Yeah.
He's obviously driving at around 140, 150.
Yeah, Aram says. It's crazy. Crazy.
Now you drive, but you will have to drive it accordingly.
Accordingly, yeah. So only then you can enjoy the road trips, and only then,
He's not enjoying road trips. He's just...
He's probably not on a road trip. He's probably going from some place to some place. I mean, that's for sure. But even then, he or she, whoever, has to drive responsibly. So drive responsibly, right? Can't even see him. God knows where he went. I am sure our camera is not able to catch. Yeah, there I can see it.
A red car?
No, it's the black. I think it's the Prussian blue. My XUV 700. Goodness gracious. So we stopped at a place called Hotel Basuri for a tea break. It's around what time?
4:47.
It's 4:47, and we stopped for a tea break because Samrat has been driving continuously for more than 2 hours. We are still 1 hour 20 minutes away from Aurangabad, so we thought we'll just take the tea break before reaching this. By the time we reach, it might be a little tiring for Samrat. So yeah, and the tea is nice over here. we also we travel very light when it comes to food, so that's why we wanted to have a bit of snacks, but then we decided against it. So we're just having a cup of tea, then we will give Muffin some biscuits that we are carrying from home.
Yeah, biscuits. Biryani.
You want to say something? And we'll go back to the road again. The tea is good, right?
Very good.
The only thing is they've given in cups. I would have preferred paper
Which is-
cups.
They don't have paper cup.
Aurangabad 57.
Noor
Aurangabad is 21 kilometers away, and it is 5:30. So maybe we'll reach by 6. So can we say we've reached Aurangabad?
Not really. We are on the outskirts of Aurangabad. We got out of the NH 52. Now we are taking the city road towards Aurangabad city.
And this is
the
a
road
shortcut.
the road has so big potholes. It's not potholes, it's entire walled holes. Where the entire XUV 500
I mean, this
will
is
go
not
inside.
even a road. I don't know what it is.
The entire car will go inside. So now we have to go through
Look
it.
at the dent. I don't know if you will be able to
It's not a
make
dent.
it.
Dent is called when there is
Yeah, it's a hole.
slide in.
It's a dugout.
Something.
See the condition. Eh?
Oh my
See the
god.
condition.
And imagine if it rains. Then
the
what is
condition.
going to happen? And it gets flooded.
Whoa, man.
The cars will not even realize that there are this
And they'll get stuck.
dugouts. It's so risky. I think Google needs to also update their, they have to fine tune their.
So this is the actual city
Google
road
Maps.
which we missed from there.
Yeah.
We went 1.5 kilometers ahead and then took a U-turn and came back.
So there is a U-turn that one has to take from what point they have to take?
Not U-turn. We had to take a right turn which we missed.
Acha.
Looking at the beautiful hills, we missed that and went 1.5 kilometers ahead. Thankfully, it's only that small distance.
Stretch of land, yeah.
Then we took a U-turn and came back. And hence we had to take that road. But what pathetic.
Yeah, so maybe we lost 5 minutes max for that. That's okay. Look at the shape of these trees. So peculiar. I mean,
Remember the trees near that
Bhangar Fort. Yeah, it actually reminded me of Bhangar Fort. It just
now
read
we'll
my
take a
mind.
right.
Now we need to take a right. Okay, so we are minutes away from our place of stay. So
1 minute.
it's been almost 12 hours journey today. Started at 6:15, it's 6:20 and we have reached our place of stay. But it took 12 hours because we took several breaks. That's why, which we have shared with you throughout the journey. Otherwise, you can reach within 9 hours. So we are staying at Vivanta, and right now we are just heading towards reception to kind of drop our luggage, do a quick check-in and grab something to eat because we are super hungry.
It's a very big place. Yoo-hoo, yeah, we reached them.
But we have to first, I think.
Have to go.
So we have reached. So we checked into the. I mean, we have checked in at Taj Vivanta, and we went to our room and we got our luggage sorted. Now we have come for dinner because we were very hungry. And here they have two restaurants. One is the Latitude, which is the all-day dining multi-cuisine restaurant. And then they have another Chinese restaurant. I'm forgetting the name of the restaurant. And it's the tea something. Yeah, something like that. The tea house. So they have kind of that. So Muffin already finished his. Muffin already finished his dinner and he's sleepy, and so am I. I didn't sleep well yesterday. So we'll quickly finish the dinner and then we'll head back to the room. 9:30 and we are back in our room. We had a good dinner. And how was the
Awesome
dinner?
dinner.
Awesome dinner, though the restaurant is a bit crowdy.
Crowded.
Yeah, it was very, very crowded today. I think there was probably some marriage happening and there's this marriage party. A big group that has come. So it was pretty crowded, and what we learned is till 15th it would probably remain so. But otherwise the food was good. The staff seems
शादी का बारात आया है.
the staff seems to be
बाराती खाना खा रहा है.
nice.
जम के खा रहा है.
So
पेट भर के खा रहा है.
So we are back in our room. We're very tired, so we'll just crash now. So that's the end of day one. So we have a lot of plans in the next couple of days, and we'll slowly reveal them, and you get to you get to live those moments with us while we share our journey and
Biggest suspense of this entire universe.
while we travel and explore Aurangabad. So until the next video, it's a good night from Bong Wanderers. Please press the like button if you really liked what we put together for today's video. Please subscribe us if you really like the content that we create and we share, because the support means a lot to us. It's the motivation. It's a motivation for us to keep going and keep traveling and keep creating more content for all our viewers. So please do subscribe while you view our videos, and share it with your friends and family if you really like it, because we really like all of your we would really like to get all of your support and motivation. So until then, it's a good night.
And before we say good night, one quick data point. View to subscription is less than 0.1%. So please do subscribe. It means a lot. It takes a lot. Okay, lot of effort, lot of time. While yes, it's a passion, but subscription from your end, like, share, and also spreading the word from your side will motivate us. With that,
and let us know in the comments if you like, if you want us to do something, if you want us to share some more information on some particular thing while we travel, or if you want us to go to certain places.
but please
and share
keep that
with you
within the
information.
circle of possibility, not beyond that. We are all humans. Okay, so with that, take care, bye bye, and see
Bye-bye.
you tomorrow.